Today on Newsbreak, we'll take a look at world news. We'll also tell you how to order tickets for upcoming performances of The Wiz. All this and more on this Wednesday, November 2nd, 2016.
Good afternoon, SLHS. I'm Sierra Gross.
I'm Dawson Arensdorf.
Now let's take a look at your top stories for today. The government class debates are scheduled for this Friday in the Sammy Center beginning at 3 p.m. 5th and 6th hour will run as usual. 7th and 8th hour will be shortened with no comment time.
The Spirit Music Department will be presenting The Wiz, an urban spin-off of the classic Broadway show The Wizard of Oz, next Friday and Saturday, November 11th and 12th at 7 p.m. in the Sammy Center. Tickets are now available for purchase on the Sammy Center website, sammycenter.org, or tickets are also available for purchase at the Sammy Center box office during business hours of 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. next Wednesday, November 9th. The public can contact Gary Heddy for tickets by phone at 712-336-3707, extension 6200. Leave a message and he will return your call.
Volleyball players, please return all uniforms to Mrs. Sirkin, room 317.
Football players, please retrieve all your personal items on the table outside of the locker room.
The deadline to register for the December ACT is this Friday, November 4th.
The first practice for wrestling cheer will be tomorrow from 3:45 to 5:30 p.m.
Basketball cheer sign-up is now in the office. Please be signed up by Friday. There will be a meeting next Thursday, November 10th after school.
Happy birthday today to Brianna Kother, Sage James, and Brock Peterson. Now let's take a look at your weather for the rest of the week.
Alright, so take a look at your weather. Today, we'll see cloudy skies this afternoon with a high of around 61, low of 40 tonight. Tomorrow it'll be sunny again, high of 63 with a low of 41. And then on Friday, it'll be a little bit warmer and sunny again with a high of 67 and a low of 43 Friday night. So let's look at your weather. Back to you guys.
Now let's send it over to Seth Boss with some world news.
Today in world news, close to home, 2 police officers were found fatally shot in their squad vehicles at separate intersections in the Des Moines area earlier Wednesday, and police are urgently hunting for a man they've named as the suspect in the deaths. There is a clear and present danger to the police officers right now, an emotional Des Moines Police Sergeant Paul Pazik told reporters. Police say they're looking for Scott Michael Green, 46 of Urbandale, Iowa, in connection with the officers' deaths in Urbandale and Des Moines. Urbandale schools are shut down today in response to the hunt for the suspect. In other world news, Iraqi soldiers are on the doorstep of ISIS-held Mosul. They're encountering snipers, landmines, and road-blocking boulders as they're edged closer to the city. Troops came in within 100 meters of the city on Monday. It is the closest they have been since the start of the 2-week campaign to take back the city. Experts and officials have said entering Mosul will likely trigger fiercest fighting they've seen yet. The plan is to squeeze ISIS fighters from different directions. Commanders say, but reporters that the group militias has brought thousands of civilians, mostly women and children, into Mosul as human shield. This has raised serious concern that there might be a high number of civilian casualties in the battle. That's a look at world news for today. Back to you guys.
So, Kyler, any major news for weather?
For us this week, it'll be warming up a little bit, but with the ending of October, looking back, it was about above average temperatures basically the whole month. There were a couple days in there that were a little bit cooler, but other than that, it was a little warmer than average.
Yesterday was really nice.
Yeah.
So, speaking of big news, what happened last night?
Last night around 1 a.m., 2 Des Moines police officers were shot by a man from Urbandale, and it's pretty crazy to think that something that big can happen in Iowa. Like, you don't really think about that happening so close to home. Like, that's a big city thing, and it's just kind of wakes you up that stuff happens.
That's too bad.
On a lighter note, Nancy Lynn Maris and Maddie Stieperda were qualified for state swimming, so congrats to them.
Congrats, yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, that's all the time we have for today, SLHS. Thanks for watching.